Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel T-Spot. In this video, in the 10th episode, Mike attempts to keep Rabbit from beginning another road war. Iris is utilized by Milo as support while he is attempting to negotiate a deal with the mayor at the same time. As Bunny intensifies his quest for vengeance, one character finds themselves on their deathbed. The show's viewers are left wondering how their favorite characters will fare in the final season. Remain blocked to figure out what occurs next in City Chairman of Kingstown Season 2, Episode 9. Spoilers await. Harmony in the Valley. Mike McCluskey meets Milo Center at a diner in the 9th episode. Mike is required to turn over the bearer bonds that Milo found from a construction worker. Milo, on the other hand, offers Mike a deal even though Mike pretends to be unaware of the bonds. In return for the bonds, Milo promises to leave Kingstown, Michigan, and agrees to free Iris. Mike, on the other hand, refuses to make a deal with the devil and continues to be perplexed. A gang led by DeVar and Bunny Washington robs a gun store, stealing all of the firearms and ammunition. Mike returns to his office after a binge and sees Kyle again. Mike updates us on Iris's whereabouts and talks about his meeting with Milo. Ira and Kyle argue because Mike doesn't want Kyle to get involved in a potentially dangerous situation. Kyle, on the other hand, is already aware of Ira's situation. Additionally, Mike is made aware of Bunny's release from prison. Before leaving, Kyle reminds Mike to call their mother to let her know he is safe. When Mike contacts Miriam McCluskey, she asks him to look into Jacob's transfer. Mike asks Kareem for a favor and asks him to find Jacob. Ian, on the other hand, calls Mike and asks him to meet him at the gun store. Mike is informed by Ian that Bunny was involved in the robbery, and he promises to talk to the leader of the Crips gang. In contrast, Mike is more concerned with the Robert Sawyer Internal Affairs investigation. Ian reveals that Internal Affairs has canceled the investigation. Consequently, Mike pays Evelyn Foglia a visit at the district attorney's office and thanks her for her help with Robert's case and Bunny's release. On the other hand, Evelyn is unwilling to take responsibility. Despite the fact that the key whistleblower in Robert's case has passed away, Evelyn asserts that the Warwick Group is to blame for Bunny's release. If she is elected as district attorney, Evelyn says that she will bring Mike and his gangster friends to justice. Later, Mike comes to Bunny's hideout and questions him about the gun theft. During the riots in the prison, Bunny seeks vengeance for his brother's death. On the other hand, Mike warns him that if they start a war now, it will undo all of their efforts and lead to unstoppable violence. After causing a truck accident, Jacob kills himself in prison. Mike tells Miriam about Jacob's passing, and Miriam is devastated by the young man's sudden death. Iris calls Mike late at night and arranges a meeting for the following day. Mike, on the other hand, appears to be aware that Iris is being used by Milo to get him a hand over the bonds. The following day, when Joseph assaults Iris at a hotel, she kills him in self-defense. Following their argument, Tracy moves in with her father for a few days. Mike, on the other hand, is attempting to stop Bunny from starting a war in the entire city. Season 2 finale of Mayor of Kingstown, Episode 9. Are the guns returned by Bunny? Who took Robert out? In the episode's final act, Mike finds out that the ATF is now involved in the case of the gun robbery. Mike asks for the guns to be returned as a result of his concern for Bunny. On the other hand, Bunny has a plan to carry out in order to exact revenge on the members of his gang who were killed during the riots in the prison. Bunny plans to use all of his power to hold those responsible accountable and will not back down. In contrast, Mike does not want Kingstown to experience another turf war in the wake of the riots. Mike deduces that Bunny will not retaliate against the other gang after he expresses his desire, which means that Bunny starting a war would undo all of Mike's efforts to keep the town peaceful. He wants to retaliate against the police officers who killed his friends during the riots instead. Mike goes looking for Robert when he realizes that his life is in danger. After Mike accuses the leader of the SWAT team of murder, Robert and Mike argue earlier in the episode. Consequently, finding Robert becomes even more challenging. Mike gets in touch with Robert toward the end of the episode, just as a group of bikers are attacking him. However, Mike's warning comes too late as Robert is brutally beaten by the bikers. When Mike shows up, the bikers have escaped and Robert is oblivious and seriously harmed on the floor. Consequently, the conclusion of the episode signals the beginning of a conflict between the Crips gang and law enforcement. In the upcoming season finale, chaos will reign both inside and outside the prisons, leaving Mike with a plethora of issues to quickly resolve. I appreciate your viewing. Let us know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.